Listen, you will get every single thing that you've been manifesting within 30 minutes if you do this one thing. I'm being dead serious. Once you start implementing what I'm about to tell you right now, you're going to start seeing results in 30 minutes. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about the number one thing that you can do right this second to get all of the things that you have been desiring and manifesting. But before I get into it, you are more than welcome to subscribe. On this channel, I talk about all things self-development. So if that sounds good to you, I would love to have you here. Do this thing for me right now. Drop every single expectation that you have and just follow your happiness from this point on. Follow your impulses, and that's it. And that's all you have to do. It's really that simple. What ends up happening is you are telling the universe that you are so happy with what you have now. The universe already knows what it is that you want. So by you saying, okay, I'm literally going to be living my happiest life right now, the universe is going to start showing you within like that moment, the signs, synchronicities, and the steps in order for you to get the things that you have been dreaming of. Follow those steps, follow those signs, those synchronicities, follow your happiness, what makes you feel good, and ignore and accept the things that make you feel bad. You're not going to know that right now is that specific thing that's gonna come and fall into my lap within this second. But if you truly start doing this, in that exact moment, the universe is going to start reshuffling for you and showing you exactly what it is that you need to do, the steps that you need to take or not take in order for your thing to come. Evidence and steps of it happening will come within 30 minutes, like text from an SP, a notification on LinkedIn of you should try to apply to this job, your boss talking to you and bringing up a new position at work, a text from someone, an opportunity, more money in your bank, your mom telling you something and you being like, oh my God, this is exactly what I need right now. This is all going to happen within half an hour max. When you say, hey, I have this thing right now and I'm not going to think too much about it. I'm not going to sit there and be like, what is it going to feel like when I have this thing? No, don't even think about it. Don't even overthink. Literally all we are doing is following our happiness. You don't need to make a list. You don't need to heal. You don't need to affirm. You need to literally sit here and be like, what is it that I need to do right now, or that I feel like I need to do right now in order to feel good right now? Not in 5 minutes, not in a day, not in a week. I am following my impulses versus what it is that I'm thinking. I am following what makes me feel good, whether it be listening to your favorite song, listening to that podcast. And what's important also is disregarding and not doing the things that even if you were planning on doing them, like yesterday, for example, I was planning on getting my nails done and then doing YouTube, washing my hair, getting all of these things done. Instead, I did my nails. And then I was like, I'm gonna follow some makeup tutorials and figure out my specific everyday look. And I found 2 specific videos that I'm like, this is literally the most helpful thing on this planet. And I was just working on myself, right? I get a compliment from someone, we start having a conversation about a specific thing, they bring up an opportunity, or they bring up going to a bar or doing something together, and you've made a new friend, and then your entire life changes because you have this person in your life, and then they change your way of thinking. It can be anything. It could literally be anything. Or you are literally looking like a 10 out on the streets, someone stops you and scouts you. Just like, literally, that's just like off the dome, off the rip. It can be anything. When I act out of my anxiety or out of my overthinking, nothing ever good ends up happening. For example, oh my God, I don't have enough friends. let me text this person and hang out with them. They either say, I'm busy, or I hang out with them and I'm like, I'm so bored, what the hell, like this isn't working, what is wrong with me, whatever. Whereas if I'm sitting here and I'm calm and I'm following moment to moment what is making me happy, I'm going to have a clear mind, a clear slate, because I am enjoying my life in this present moment. I do not need anything because I have everything right now. All of my manifestations are here right now. And when I used to hear this, I would be like, oh, so I need to literally sit there and be like, I'm in the state of having a boyfriend, earning this amount of money, traveling every single month. I want to sit and put in all of this energy and manifest and visualize, and that is exceeding energy and I would burn myself out. What we are doing is saying, I have it all now. Have what all now? It, all of it, every single thing that I want. You want this guy? You don't need to be reminding yourself every single moment of the day that you want this guy. You just want it. It's in your being already. You can't get rid of that. Do you know what I mean? It's the same thing with any other different desire. Your subconscious is not fucking stupid. You can literally follow your happiness and your subconscious will bring out those desires to the surface, to the forefront, without you having to exerting all of this energy. You are, and I'm not going to say letting go because I know how much that triggers y'all law of assumption folk, but we are literally every single day just enjoying our lives. We are quintupling on what it is that we want to do and we are milking it to the extreme. Does it make any logical sense that I am buying a $6 iced latte every single day? No. Does it make any sense that I don't want to reach out to people sometimes? Or does it make sense that I am reaching out to this specific person when it's kind of a red flag, or it doesn't really make sense to do it, but I know in my heart of hearts that I want to do this thing and it goes flyingly, like changing my life flyingly? Yeah, I'm going to do that then. I'm going to follow what makes me happy. I'm going to follow my intuition and trust that without any thinking. You know what I mean? When you're following your happiness, within literally 1 second, not even 1 second, because 1 second still takes time. In that instant moment, when you have decided that and you are literally just following what it is that you want to do, whether it makes sense or not, your mind is going to clear up. You're going to get intuition. You're going to know exactly what to do or what not to do. And the things that you want are just going to attract you. They're just going to come to you effortlessly. If we are in a toxic work environment, but we don't want to apply for another job, we are going to trust that feeling. If we have a nagging negative toxic feeling for 9 hours every single day, we are going to try to alleviate that situation by having coffee, listening to whatever you want to listen to, your favorite music, subliminals, podcasts, talking to your friends all day, becoming busy at work, actually doing the work. Follow your feelings. Follow what makes you feel good right now. And what's going to happen is, yes, you are still going to have this nagging feeling of, oh my God, I'm in this negative, toxic work situation environment, but I'm making the most of it. I'm soothing myself moment to moment in it. And no time is going to pass until you actually get the job of your dreams with the salary of your dreams because someone recommended you. You go on LinkedIn, there's a random notification, a job offer. This has happened to my colleagues. This has happened to my friends. Things out of the blue that you don't see that job offer anywhere else, but all of a sudden you're a contender. You're the runner-up. You are in first place, bitch. Because don't forget it, you're always in first place, bitch. Even if we're like, oh my God, but Rita, I'm literally in a toxic family household. I'm in a toxic workplace. I am this, I am that, circumstance. I understand that, But we need to pretend and not forcing and faking like, oh, I'm gonna force and pretend, just like I don't want you to be like, oh, I'm in the state of earning $100,000 a month. No, we're not forcing anything. We have it all now. We're fulfilling our responsibilities or whatever it is that we need to do right now, period per, and we're gonna go about our days. We're gonna have a good day regardless. And okay, I accept the fact that I have an ongoing nagging feeling at work right now. I accept that, but that's not gonna be for long. Or even if it is, we don't want to set any time codes on it. We want to be as least resistant as possible. We literally just want to be chill, having the best effing time of our lives, and things are going to add up and overflow, add up and overflow. And yes, you're going to see things that trigger you. I had 2 specific instances today that triggered me. Am I going to talk to my boyfriend about it? Am I going to talk to my friends about it? Am I going to talk to my family about it? No, because it doesn't exist to me. Because if I keep entertaining it and mulling over it and chewing on it, it's going to keep being alive in my reality. Why would I want that? It doesn't exist. It never happened. I'm listening to my music. I'm getting my coffee. I'm planning what it is that I want to do after work. I'm doing the best job of my freaking life at work. I'm talking to people that make me happy. And I'm having a good, amazing freaking day. If I come back home, if I'm tired or drained or exhausted or I don't want to do anything productive, I honor that. I respect that. There's a reason why I'm feeling that way. The way that my energy is going to refill is when I do things that make me happy. Even if it doesn't sound like it's something productive. But I am feeding my happiness. Because as soon as I feed my happiness, I start getting ideas. My mind is free. Think about it. When you have a boyfriend, right? And you're in a toxic relationship and he does something to piss you off. What happened with me is I would be mulling over that thing literally from like morning to nighttime. In that space, from AM to PM, am I gonna have enough time and energy and mental capacity and have enough space in my brain? Like, you can only think so many thoughts a day, 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts a day. Do you think I'm gonna have enough time to think, hey, I'm gonna put a face mask on. Hey, I'm gonna apply to this job. Hey, I'm going to eat this instead of that. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna film a YouTube video. I'm gonna reach out to my friends. I'm going to figure out this amazing new makeup routine. Do you think I'm gonna have enough time to do that? No, bitch, I'm not. I'm gonna be thinking about what it is that my boyfriend did to piss me off that day. And that's going to be the main thing that's going on in my life and in my head. And yes, the law of assumption community says you just have to flip your thoughts every single day. But do you not see how forceful that is? It's like you're literally taking someone that's talking to you and you're trying to drown them and kill them. Like, how do people not understand that flipping thoughts is literally making it worse? It's literally making it worse. This person literally believes within their core that they are fat. How are you gonna tell them that you should just change your mind, repeat this thing, and keep affirming, and you're going to think that you're skinny? No, that's not how it works. Simultaneously, soothing something like that and being like, no, you're not fat. That doesn't work either. We are going to focus on the positive. We're not even going to entertain that fact or that thought. But we're also not going to control it. Let it be there. Cool. You feel like that. I respect that. And at the same time, I'm going to follow my happiness, unrelated or related to that thing. If it's something that triggers you and you don't feel like putting in action right now, and you force yourself to put in action, that's gonna make it worse. What do we wanna do instead? We wanna follow our happiness. We want to have a clear channel, a clear mind, and the way that we do that, following what makes us happy right now. I cannot stress this enough, not forcing it. What is something that would cheer me up 5 minutes ago? Listening to The Weeknd? But that was 5 minutes ago me, bitch. Like, we are literally meditating, we're going inside of ourselves, and this takes 1 second. And we're saying, what am I feeling right now? What do I want to do right now? I want to contact this specific friend. Let's go out and have a coffee. And the snowball keeps going. And you are literally going to get every single thing that you have ever dreamed of. And it's going to just fall in your lap. And it's going to start happening within 30 minutes of you actually using this. Not a method. It's a way of life. It's just how life works. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Make sure to thumbs this video up because I know you loved it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.